Never negotiate against yourself. Don't let this be you. So the project is going to cost about $5,000 and take about 2 weeks to complete. Well, now that I think about it, maybe $3,500. And done in just about a week. That sounds great. Great. Too often I've seen people state their price, and even before the client can say anything, they start lowering their price and negotiating against themselves. Don't let this be you. I'm Rafael and welcome to the channel, and negotiations are part of almost any business process. It's truly a skill that you need to know and practice to get really good at. There are 4 key things that you need to know about negotiating. Aim for a win-win, stick to your price, be willing to walk away, and receive, then stop. The goal for a win-win is to make sure that both sides are getting what they want. I've seen too often many negotiations where it's painfully obvious that the deal is a win-lose mindset. And nearly every time, this kind of deal sours and kills any chance of repeat business. The goal is to aim for a scenario where both sides get what they want. This can open doors down the road and sustain success running your business. Aim to be partners with who you're trying to work with. And don't be the kind of person who sells damaged goods or cheats someone out of the money that is rightfully theirs. If you approach each business deal ethically with a win-win mentality, you'll set yourself up for a lifetime of fruitful partnerships. Next is stick to the numbers. If you're selling a service, try to use concrete numbers and not too many ranges. Don't say it'll be between $3,000 to $5,000. You're letting the other party know that the lowest offering you're willing to go down to is $3,000. Internally, you need to know the lowest price you're willing to do it for, but you don't have to communicate that from the start. Be confident and just say your service is $5,000. And if they think the price is too much, they will let you know. The only time I use ranges is when qualifying a new lead. I will ask questions about what their goal is and what they are looking for, and give them a price range based on what something similar would cost. For example, within the first 15 minutes of a conversation, I would say something like that typically costs between $10,000 to $20,000 depending on the details of what is needed. Are you comfortable in that range? This accomplishes 2 things. It lets me know if they have a budget for what they're asking for. And 2, it gives them an out if that price is too high. In both ways, we are saving time, as we both know the price range we will be working within. Also, when negotiating, ask open-ended questions, not yes or no questions. Asking open-ended questions offers opportunities for the other party to let you into their thinking, and they can offer up valuable information. So instead of asking about the price, is that as high as you're willing to go? Ask, what would you say if I told you I simply couldn't make that price work for me? They may up their price or reduce what they're asking for, and it keeps the conversation going to try to reach a common ground. And if the offer doesn't increase, at least you know you tried your best, but you stuck with your numbers. And one way to stick to your numbers is to make the first offer. One of the best negotiating strategies I found is to have control of the bargaining table. I know that many people say that you should hold off from saying your number. If you are selling a service, you can set a high value on it and leave it to the other person to propose a lower price. And research has shown that the final prices tend to be higher when the seller sets the opening offer, and the prices tend to be lower when the buyer offers first. Whoever speaks first sets the term of the debate and can steer the discussion towards their underlying interests. So take advantage of this by making the offer first and sticking to your price. Receive and stop. This is a big one, and I've seen negotiations fail because people didn't know how to stop. Once you receive what you're hoping for, stop negotiating. No need to expand on the value add. No need to explain yourself. Once you have gotten what you're looking for, chances are that the other party also feels like they are getting what they want. Over-negotiating or overselling can lose someone a deal even after a deal has been reached. So learn to stop and pivot to recapping and moving on to the contract phase. And this is where it's important to be able to set up a statement of work. And in the description, there is a link to a video that goes over why you need a statement of work. You have to practice negotiating, especially the receive and stop. Recruit your friends, family, and peers. Do role play. Simple exercises where you can hear yourself make an offer and they refuse. The key is to get comfortable talking about money. I know it sounds funky, but it really does build up your confidence. You'll get all the laughing out, and you'll get to practice what to say and how to say it. And you'll be able to practice the next big point. Know when to walk away. One of the ultimate negotiating superpowers you can have is to not need the deal. So you have to set your walk away point in any negotiation. A point where the deal no longer makes sense. And it's also important to know if any warning signs are coming up to not go through with the deal. If the deal truly isn't going to be a win-win and you feel that their price is too low for you, or you feel that your values are being compromised, walk away. Politely say, I won't be able to make this project work. It's just not where our business is at. I hope you understand. You don't want to be stuck in a deal where you won't be able to honor your side. If you need the deal, the other party will be able to tell. And some people will take advantage of that. And in that case, you will not get a win-win. So you need to set yourself up to be able to walk away from any deal. And to do that, you need to get your finances in order. And this video helps you set up how much you need to be making each day to build wealth and cover all your expenses. So make sure you check that out. As always, thanks for watching.